Oh no. Okay, so it goes real fucked up. So you get arraigned like a day or two later, depending on when you get arrested, and then your first court date, like something like mine's probably, I'm probably in there for like 2 months before I get to the actual court date where I stand in front of a judge. I was talking to my parents. I'm like, they're like, "Do you want to get a lawyer?" I go, no. Let me back up. That was the other time I got it. That was the next time I got it.
We'll get there.
Okay, so we'll get
there.
So I ended up going 8 months. They ended up giving me probation. I forgot how long it was.
Yeah.
So I get out on probation, and
The day we got out, my mom took him straight to like Outback Steakhouse for like some fucking like surf and turf and blooming onions.
Fuck yeah.
And he's still just like fucking strung out in there, just like saying like, I fucking hate everybody. This fucking sucks. And then like,
Do you remember that?
no, there's a lot of stuff like I don't remember. And
I remember very vividly taking you to Checkers too, on the one by Goose's that's closed down now around here. And like we're just like in line ordering spicy chickens, and you're still just like wanting to get fucked up, and you're just like, this fucking sucks. You know, that wasn't even my fault. That's fucking bullshit. And you're just like, you keep like repeating that same story about like how it wasn't your fault and how like you didn't deserve to be in there for that long and how fucked up it was.
well, yeah, you go through that, because I'm fucked up, but I didn't fucking do that shit.
Right.
And
Right.
that next shit, I mean, that was because of that. I mean, that's just kind of how you think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all the fucking
It was like a chain reaction.
But all the bad shit you done, I mean, that leads you to that point.
Right.
I mean, you fucking, when shit like that happens, you totally deserve it because you're hanging out with those people. And if you're not, you know what I'm talking about?
Right. If
I
you
mean,
weren't
these are
doing
like,
that stuff
these
there.
are fucking scumbags. These aren't like dudes that got their shit together and
Yeah.
doing bad shit. These are like total fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was at that time.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't give a fuck about nobody. So, yeah, a lot of that shit I don't remember because I was so fucking high, like,
Yeah.
just kind of shit like that. And then, so we keep going, like, fast forward, kind of just keep doing the same shit, get some, oh, no, I think I went to the doctor and I tried to just sell them because I just had this thing about fucking working. I do not like working.
Yeah.
Or, like, being told what to do kind of deal, which has been pretty rough for all the shit I've fucking done. So yeah, just fast forward, just kind of fell right back to like I never went to jail, like nothing ever happened. I'm still getting fucked up just the same as I was.
Same vicious cycle.
Tried smoking crack. I shot up crack a lot more than I.
What was that like?
I don't know. I smoked it like once or twice.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really like smoking it because I was like, well, I'm not a crackhead. I'm just going to shoot crack.
It doesn't count if you shoot it up.
Well, I'm not smoking it. But it's funny. You just saying it like, when you're that fucked up, you just try to be like, well, it's hard because like a lot of people, like normal people are like, well, at least I'm not as bad as they are. But like when you're fucking doing everything, it's like, you just you're grasping onto like, you're like hanging off a cliff, hanging onto like a piece of grass. You know what I mean?
At least it's not meth.
Oh, and that is like probably the only drug I've never done like knowingly, like never bought meth.
Never bought meth.
Never bought meth. I might have done it in ecstasy, or like, it might have been in some coke. But
You
I've
sound
never.
like a politician. I have never knowingly done coke. Or I've never knowingly done meth.
But I did not inhale when I smoked
didn't inhale.
I only shoved it up my ass.
Story about my prison pocket.
We're getting there.
Whoa, what the fuck? What's the armpit? Is that a... Holy
air freshener.
shit.
Scratch and sniff.
What's it smell like, Luke?
Mahofers.
Slim Jims.
And if you've ever been to Mahofers, you know what that smells like.
It's like Slim Jims and Stray Cats.
And a little bit of Bush Light.
Oh, that photo with me with the pineapple.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was going to be the Mahofer clone. It was going to smell like cat piss, Marlboros, and Bush.
Oh, man.
Nice.
I'd wear it.
Yeah, so where are we going? Yeah, so it just the 8 months I was out after I got out on probation was just same shit.
Yeah.
Spiraling.
So I got arrested that first time on February 25th, 2017. On February 25th, 2018, I had no idea it was 1 year to the date. I had coke, but I didn't do it that night for some reason, which was I never went to bed with drugs, ever.
You always finish them.
I always finished it. I could not keep it at
Okay.
all. I had to go till it was gone. So, but it was weird. That morning I woke up super early and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm going to shoot up cocaine all day today. So, but
That's
I
the
didn't
first
have.
thought you had?
Yeah.
Well, because
So-
you wake up with the bag, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, but it's like I didn't even have like a regular like, because when you shoot drugs, you use like an insulin needle.
Okay.
It's really small.
Okay.
Okay. Only thing I had was like what you shoot steroids with, like a big fucking.
What's
Big,
the
thick
difference?
needle.
It's thicker?
It's
You're
the
talking to
needle,
people that
The needle.
assume
No,
you
okay,
know
so
what that is.
okay,
Look at
so
us.
Whenever the doctor
so like
gives me a shot, I look
like
the
an
other way.
insulin like an insulin needle when you're shooting up regular drugs. I mean, it's like that long, and it's
like
like
needle,
smaller
like
than a
sewing
fucking
needle.
sewing needle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, a steroid needle is like that fucking long, and it's pretty girthy.
It's pretty
It's
wide.
really girthy.
like one of those
It's,
McDonald's straws.
It's long and girthy.
That wide? Damn.
I don't have a lot of experience with that. Do you take it from here, Luke, or do you take after mom or dad?
Were you talking about girth or?
I thought they called you the tuna can.
Yo, old tuna can James up in here.
Yeah, so I mean that's fucked. It's just like your arms are fucked. I was wearing like long sleeves. I never got like track marks, but
Yeah.
I would just stick them wherever. But like you're just kind of just like got polka dots kind of all
It
over.
was
you.
pretty obvious. You could see it pretty well.
Yeah, so I would wear like long sleeves and then
He's always wearing sweaters.
yeah, and I never wear sweaters.
Right,
Yeah.
in Florida.
Yeah,
Especially
Yeah.
now, yeah.
yeah. So I fucking forgot where we're going with this.
We were,
Oh, you
we were
woke up with
leading
the
up to
coke.
the second arrest.
Yeah, you woke up with a.
Oh,
you're like,
yeah,
I'm
so-
gonna wake up and shoot
So
coke all day.
when I woke up, yeah, I mean that's years and years of drug abuse right there. Thanks, bud.
That's
So,
why you're here.
That's what he's here for.
Yeah, so that day, I mean, I was hanging out with this chick, just like total Pinellas Park, like homecoming queen,
Damn.
and
Nice.
we were riding around, just kind of shooting up drugs. And I remember we're in the Seminole Mall fucking bathroom, and she's like, "Do you got any more?" I was like, "No." And I'm just going. I'm like, "I gotta go to the bathroom," and like shoot up in the bathroom, and then something happened. I dropped her off at somebody's house. And then it just kind of hit me all at once, kind of like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Like, this isn't you. Because, like, people that know me know I'm not, I mean, I'm fucking crazy, but I'm not, like, that fucking insane, like, with the drugs and all that. Well, they knew I was fucked up with the drugs, but they didn't think I would really do anything too crazy. So I just kind of, I don't even know what made me think about it. I was just like, I want to kill myself, but I'm going to do it by running in a pharmacy and ODing on the pills, kind of deal. Just kind of OD in the pharmacy.
You just had the idea at Seminole Mall that you wanted this wasn't
After I dropped the girl off, I was driving around. I was out of drugs too, which is
you were out, so you're on like the fucking
yeah. I was out of coke. So like
Crashing.
when you're coming down off, I mean it's a shitty feeling, and then
yeah.
it just sucks. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run in this pharmacy that I used to go to all the time. Just the same shit. Like,
Yeah.
you could be like, hey, could you just front me like 10 of them till I get my script done in a couple of days? And then they would do it. Kind of like, they were all pieces of shit too. So I didn't really feel bad about it. But I was shooting up. We didn't have any water bottles in the car, and you need like water and stuff to shoot up. So I had an old thing of fruit punch in my car.
Why do you need water?
When you mix it to shoot up drugs.
So you mix the cocaine with water?
Yeah.
And you put it in the needle.
That's how, you draw it up.
That's what makes it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you can shoot it. So I had a fruit punch rolling around the car. I filled the needle up with fruit punch, and I bring it in the pharmacy.
What the fuck?
So it was fucked, dude. But
So wait, okay, you filled it with fruit punch. Why?
to make it
That's
look
all
like
you
blood.
had. Okay.
You thought it was blood.
No, to make it look like
Make it-
blood.
so
So,
he-
I was
so
in
they
the
thought it was
pharmacy.
blood.
Yeah.
So it was like his weapon going in there with it.
Okay.
But like how fucked up, I got my name tattooed on my. It was my first tattoo when I was 16. I
remember that.
I ripped my fucking. I think I ripped a sleeve. That's how fucked up it was. It makes no fucking sense. I like ripped one of my sleeves off and put it over my Jake tattoo. They won't know who I am now, kind of deal. But I was in
That'll do it.
I remember just standing in the pharmacy, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I couldn't do it. And then I was about to walk out. I was about to turn around and just leave. And then something just like totally fucking came over me. He was like, "No, motherfucker, we're doing this." And it was kind of a blur from then. I remember these two chicks in there. They were freaked out. The guy that owned it. They're like, it's in the back. It's in the back.
So wait,
With the pills.
you're standing in the pharmacy. Like where? Are you like?
Oh, like in the. It's a small shithole. I mean, it's just kind of like.
Okay.
That's probably the only thing they ever filled prescription wise was like opiates and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of deal like that. It was back in the day when they were pumping them all out like that. So I was just standing there, just kind of like, because they would have like Band-Aids and like kind of weird shit like that. It was kind of like the top shelf, the food mart right by our house.
Oh yeah.
Nothing in it, just kind of like
they got some Bengay in there. And
yeah,
some,
just
some
like dumb
fucking
shit like that,
Band-Aids and
right? Just to make it
alcohol.
look like a real pharmacy.
Yeah, some
So
gauze.
I was kind of like walking around waiting for people to leave, and then that's when that happened, to where I was almost like walking out, and then I just remember turning and be like,
And where was this needle the whole time?
I probably had it. I'm not sure 100%. I probably had it like in my pocket or something like that.
Okay.
So then I pulled it out. I said, where are they at? And they're like, they're in the back. They're all in the back. And I remember going back in the pharmacy, in the little room where they keep all like the drugs kind of locked up.
Yeah.
So I didn't know where the fuck they were at. And it's just like, you're just like that shit going on too at the same time. You can't think. So, but it was just like shitty little fucking Home Depot drawers that were like locked drawers.
Yeah.
So I'm just ripping the fronts of the drawers off with my hands, kind of. And then I'm like
looking for the pills.
like the holy fucking grail. Like I find the drawer with them all in there.
The fountain of youth.
Yeah. So then they have one of these big, huge like mortar and pistols, kind of how they compound the drugs
like you
now.
grind
They-
up powder and shit.
yeah, so like that. So I remember taking like three bottles of the Roxy's, which is like 100 in each bottle, and just dumping them all into this fucking big thing, and fucking just mashing them up.
Just
I fucking like get some water.
Old Amish woman
I
churning
like-
butter.
Oh yeah, no, that's what,
Pills.
dude. It's like I kind of wish there was a video of it, because it was so fucking ridiculous what I did. Just
You wish there was a video?
I kind of do now, just to like kind of see
I
it.
would love to see
Well,
it.
what is
I
your
would
plan
too.
with the needle? You're telling them
I was
like,
gonna
you're robbing
OD.
them, or you're
I
like,
just
I'm
told 'em-
killing
I just told them
myself.
where they know the deal. I just told them
You got a syringe.
where's it at? Where's it at?
Right, and instantly
They
they're
know,
like,
because that's all they fucking.
You don't even have to ask for it. You just say,
That's all
"Where
they
is it?
pump
Where
out
is
of
it?
there.
Where is it?
That's all they pump out of there, and they
Yeah.
know that. So they're like, it's in the back.
right.
Roxy's.
So is
Yeah.
the plan to rob them and get out of there? or
No,
it's-
my plan was to go in and kill myself and
Okay.
OD.
Okay.
Kind of. So I get back there and I'm crushing all these fucking pills up. I dump water in there. I'm trying to fucking this little ass needle, trying to like, it's like,
Wait, is there still Kool-Aid in the needle?
no, I pushed that out.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why,
he
because they.
drank that first.
That's why.
I'm getting thirsty in here.
Oh God, I'm so hot.
That's why. But that's why, because I had the one needle, and if it was blood, it would have totally like clogged up.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because that's another problem when you're a fucking junkie. You guys want to know about that?
What?
Just your needles clogging if there's blood or something in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm back there and I'm trying to draw these fucking whatever the fuck I just made into the needle,
Some
but
soup.
but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it out.
What? It's too thick, or
It's okay. So when you're shooting up shit, you put it in whatever, like a spoon or a cap or whatever. But
Yeah.
you take your cigarette filter, you pull it out.
right.
Do a
To
little
filter it.
ball it up,
Yeah.
and then that's how you filters it to keep all the good shit in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
So you're going no filter. You're just going
I'm
straight
no
to the
filter. I'm
needle.
just trying to, and I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad at first because I'm like, why isn't this fucking? I just want to just end this right now. But then, I don't know. Something came over. I'm like, I kind of snapped out of it to where I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, oh. And then it's just kind of you come to, and you're like,
fuck.
oh man, I fucked up really fucking bad. And so I didn't know this at the time, but there was I think there was a 38, a handgun in the back room where I was at. I was locked in.
They locked you in there.
They were trying to call me, tell me to like I think the dude that owned the pharmacy, he was like, Jake, he knew me.
Oh,
You know what I
really?
mean? So he's like, tell me to come out. I'm just like, I don't even know why the fuck I was answering the phone. It was kind of weird.
They're calling.
I never even thought about that. Yeah, like that, like the landline.
Called you?
They called, like I remember answering the phone and shit.
In the back room.
No, it was in this back.
you for
I was in this
calling
back
Walgreens.
room when they kept all their like.
And there was
their
a phone
important
back
shit.
there.
There was a phone back there, and it kept ringing. I don't know why I answered it. I kept answering it though. So I'm like, he's telling me to come out, and then so there was a handgun in the back.
Yeah.
So then they called the cops. They told him there's a handgun in the back, but I didn't know about it. So SWAT team came, and it didn't take that long for me.
So
to
at,
get there.
at this point, you had given up on trying to kill yourself.
Yeah, no, I kind of snapped out of it. Just kind of like, oh man, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.